All right, hey guys, happy Friday, and OFD checking in here with, gosh, what I think is probably one of the most beautiful Seiko Alpinists out there. This watch was actually sent in by a viewer, Cheryl. Thank you so much for sending this in. It's really nice. You're actually the very first viewer that's ever sent in a watch for me to check out here on the channel. So greatly thank you for that, and thank you for being the first one to do that. So this is the SPB197J1, guys. This is a European release of the Seiko Alpinist. This is called the Glacier Blue model, I do believe. It's absolutely stunning. Just a beautiful watch. Now, these are only available in Europe in this colorway, and so she actually purchased this from a jeweler in the Netherlands. Forgive me, I can't remember the name of that jeweler, but I will leave a link to their website down below in the description. I'll also leave a link to Cheryl's Instagram information and whatnot down below in the description so you can check out her feed over there. So really killer watch, guys. Now, spec-wise, this comes in the same as the rest of the Alpinist line. I'm actually wearing my shark tooth version today. Really cool watches. But you've got a 39mm case from side to side on these watches. 46.6 is what I measure lug tip to lug tip. Comes in just under 13 at 12.9 thickness. That's not including the Cyclops, of course. And you have a 20mm bracelet on these watches. It tapers down to 18 at the clasp assembly. What I really love about this one is just this blue in the dial. Now, you know, it seems like 2020 was the year of the Alpinist. A number of years back, or a few years back, we were pretty much sure that the Seiko Alpinist was going to be discontinued, but lo and behold, Seiko did their tricky thing and brought the watch back even stronger than ever with multiple versions, multiple colors. Not only that, they bring out the, I guess you'd call them the Alpinist Light, because they don't have the second crown here, the baby Alpinist. I can't remember what people are calling them, but they don't have the internal, crown for moving around the bezel. This is a, if you're not familiar with the Alpinist line, they've been around since the early 1960s, I believe, maybe even before that, but they were designed as a mountaineering watch, an adventure watch for Japanese mountain men and whatnot to wear out in the wild. I shouldn't say mountain men, mountain people to wear out in the wild, but really cool watches, and they've just done so much to these watches over the years, and they're just beautiful. Now, size-wise, I have to tell you that my Alpinist gets a ton of wear just because it is such a comfortable watch. I mean, the size, the 39mm from side to side wear is just perfect. The 20 tapering down to 18 it feels really good on the wrist. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of Seiko bracelets, but this one on the Alpinist is my favorite Seiko bracelet out there, period. It's very well put together, solid links. It is a push pin, you know, no pin and collar, but I tend to prefer that on Seikos, on their bracelets. But really, really well put together watches. Seiko's really brought these up to where they need to be. Now, if you want to find one of these in Europe, I'm not sure. I think they go for around $700 to $800 over there, and you can get one ordered up. Very cool. I'm sure you're going to have to pay the the tax and the VAT on getting one of those things over here, but really, really beautiful watch. Now, one thing I wanted to point out also, Cheryl sent this watch out to me to look at, but guys, down here in the back, she also sent 2 Timex Marlin automatic watches. Those are going to be for a 15,000 subscriber giveaway. So Cheryl, you're an awesome viewer for actually helping out the whole channel and sending those out. So guys, give her a thanks down below in the comments for sending this one out. So absolutely beautiful watch. This one, again, is running the Seiko, the newest 6R35 movement from Seiko. Great thing about these movements, they're still running at a peaceful 21.6 as far as the VBH goes, vibrations per hour, VPH, I should say. But they run very well, and you've boosted the power reserve up to 70 hours with these new movements. So it's really a watch that you can take off on a Friday, set it aside, and it's going to run all week, and you can pick it up on Monday and wear it. So very, very nice watch. Now let's pause it. Let's get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then stick around. We'll go out with that Loom shot. After wearing my black one, it just really, this thing just really pops. This blue on the dial is stunning. It's a sunburst, type blue. Now, one of the big things too, also with the difference in this one, this is a more traditional Alpinist dial here on the blue one. Now, mine is the shark tooth edition, and you can see the indices are different. Mine has the little shorter triangle indices on it, like the shark tooth. But I do like these traditional dials with the Arabics at the 12, the 2. I don't know. There's just something about them. Very classic looking Alpinist. Again, this inner rotating bezel here, if you're not familiar, I think most of you are, but is for orienteering. You can actually, use your watch to set the, find your north and south using the hands. I'm not going to go through that process, but you can do that. And then once you've done that, if you have a map or whatnot, you can use the compass on this watch or the compass ring to actually orientate yourself in the field. So it's a pretty cool watch. Funny, I would never buy the Alpinist, the newer ones they have without the second crown. I know it just sounds funny, but I like the way this watch looks. I think it's the traditional Alpinist, and I think they should all be that way. So good looking piece. Let's dim the lights and check out the Loom, guys. Well, you can tell it's a Seiko when you just dim the lights and the hands are glowing like that. But You know, Seiko's proprietary Lumibright is on these watches. They've been using it for years, and it lasts really, really good. So absolutely stunner of a watch. I'm really excited to get to look at this again. Cheryl, thanks for being the first one to send a watch out for me to look at here on the channel. And thanks for making it this watch. This is absolutely stunning. I saw this watch in her Instagram feed and commented, and she asked about sending it out. So it's a really, really nice piece. So Cheryl's information will be down below in the description, as well as a link to where you can pick one of these watches up from the European website. All right, guys, you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.